Wonderful. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to a new trading week. It's Monday, it's March, it's the 7th, and I'm really happy to have you here. To our morning briefing show presented by Admirals. My name is Markus, moderator in the back. This morning is Anna. Wonderful. Good morning. Thanks for opening, supporting. So I hope you had a relaxing and fine weekend. All of us, we get the bad news from Ukraine and this stupid war between Russia and Ukraine. And we should keep this in mind that so many people are refugees right now. And even we are successful in trading, it's a good thing if you make profits right now with this extremely movements and volatility in the market based on this senseless war. Maybe it's a good thing to take a little bit of that money, what you make with this trade, and spend it to the refugees to support those people. They are not responsible for this, what we experience right now all together. I will do this as I promised with my oil trade. It's going to be more and more into the profit. And as I promised, I will give 10% of this profit to organization who will support those people. If I will do this, I will inform you and it will show you the receipt if I do this. So we stream this show on YouTube at the same time. You will find a button in the right corner. You can subscribe the channel. You can leave us a comment if you want. And if you can give us a like if you want. And I appreciate it a lot if you do this in that way. So who is with me this morning here on YouTube? I can see also your reaction. Wonderful. Good morning. Darom, good morning. Vladimir, Omar, wonderful. Good morning. So let me share my screen. And here's the chat. So where is my Zoom family this morning? Let me see who is with me. Okay, so wonderful. Raquel, wonderful. Good morning. Magdalena, also good morning to Angaria. Just saying to Singapore. Janusz, good morning to Tenerife. Stefan, wonderful. Good morning. Tina, Kurt, Rainer, Plum, and Mladen. And thanks to Anna for this post in the chat. So feel free to type here whatever you want. If I have time and if it fits to the show, then I will give you, of course, an answer during this video. Imirene, wonderful. Good morning. Also, okay, the top news this morning, it's all about the war. And of course, please pray that we will not have a third world war because then everything is over, because this next world war will never win. There can never be a winner. So let's pray that this will not happen to the world, because this is definitely the end of the world. So Puma closes Russia stores, next one, which closes everything in Russia, by the way. And it's not about that I would say that's cool, that's the sanctions about Russia. So I'm thinking about the people, they are working for these Puma stores and they lose their job right now. They don't have money anymore. So that's the bad, really, really bad news. Okay. So Japan's JCB to halt services to banks, stores subject to Russian sanctions, same. Then that's from Friday. So please be aware of the risk note on the bottom of this slide, by the way. Hartmut, good morning. And let's see about the upcoming events today. It's Monday. Let's see. Yeah, that was China. It's already over, and that's China numbers too. So we are free of normal numbers this morning. Let me invite you to a webinar on Wednesday. It's held by Paul, and he is talking about trading strategies for beginners in 2022, part number 4. And if you want to see the first 3 parts, then you can go on YouTube, on Admirals Global, Admirals, and then you will find a list of all videos from this cool series here. If you don't want to miss any news, then it's a good thing that you join the Telegram channel from Admirals. Here you will find, it's here on my slide, and I don't know, Anna, if you will have the link in the chat too, if you have time. Otherwise, we'll see. If you have Telegram, then go on search for Admirals, then you will find it. If you're more a fan of Twitter, by the way, then you can follow Admirals on Twitter too. It's Admirals Global there, and my name is Daytrader70. So in case you want to have more information about trading with logic, then this is on my homepage, dowhow-trading.com/trading-with-logic course. You will find more information there. Let's go to the charts. And actually, first of all, we see the big downtrend. Thanks. And the link in the chat, you will find the links. Thanks, Anna. Daniel, good morning. Jenny, wonderful, good morning. So you see the green rectangle was the entry. Unfortunately, I missed it because I was not on my place. And it's always the same. The trade you miss is the trade which is really, really, really running. And I hope you are still in, because based on the rules. And on the right side of the chart, the opening for the new week, we have sharply decreased and prices. And on the right side of the chart, we have a corrective uptrend. So I tried to open a trade, but I can see with the opening, I got a balance candle. So therefore, I trailed my stop loss immediately. And now I got out with a small, small loss. It was 760 to 671. It's just, let's see, around 100 pips roundabout. Yeah, so, and the price is still going down anymore. So it seems that the short trend will continue. We will see if the green trend will break. Then there is no longer a downtrend, not longer an uptrend, the kind of corrective character for the moment. So just wait if you will see a close below this point number 3, 12,621. So Georgita, wonderful, good morning. Okay, so let's see, it was the first shot, you know, it's the second trend arm and I have to do it. And you see, that's the best example why you should never miss any entry. And this is a big challenge in day trading. Even you make 10 minutes and something like this, it must fit to your own lifestyle. And if you don't have time to check the charts every 10 minutes, then you miss an entry, you see? And now I missed the entry of the big short. And now it's a kind of probability, you know, that's the game of probability. That's a part of probabilities that if you catch the next second trend arm, yeah, it's a loss. It's just a teeny tiny loss because I trailed my stop loss and everything is fine. But you see, that's the game of probabilities. So therefore, make sure that you never miss an entry, especially if you make day trading. So as you know, we have a couple of focus charts and top instruments of Admirals. And we start with Euro USD, and Euro USD is just one running trade also. And in this one, you see how important it is not to miss an entry and how important it is to find the perfect time frame for you. So this is really interesting information. You cannot choose the time frame you think it's good for you, or based on the thinking, or maybe based on that thought that the lower the time frame, the more money you can make. That's wrong. That's absolutely wrong. That's not logical. So the logical way of thinking is you work with probabilities. And probabilities means whatever it is, what for kind of time frame, you may never miss an entry, because you will never know which trade will be a winner or a loser, because that's the sense of probabilities. Yeah. So therefore, you have to choose that time frame which fits to your lifestyle and where you can make sure that you never miss an entry. This is how you should choose your time frame. Yeah, and the probabilities, it's always the same, whatever it is. But you should know that the closer the time frame, the more entries and exit you have, but the probabilities are always the same. So in Euro USD, we're going deeper and deeper and deeper. And you know, we left the fair price zone right now, and we are going deeper to the unfair price zone. Yeah, and yeah, we took already half of the position to make profit, and I'm quite sure we're coming to temporarily end of this move right now on the right side of the chart. So I guess, I don't know if today or maybe tomorrow, but very soon I will take the money. I will inform you by Twitter if you want, or maybe on our free trading community on Traders Yard. So then we have Bitcoin. It's a top instrument. And here you see we are going deeper and deeper, and we have in the meantime, we have more than one trend. So, and so the first trend is the uptrend. It's this one, move, correction. And here we're deep in the correction. Point of control is here at 47,194. And basically we haven't reached it since we came from the deep green zone. So, but you cannot ignore that there is a downtrend right now. And yeah, it's this one. So it's this one. But there was already the entry in the short. And I'm looking a little bit forward to see a possible new uptrend, to see a little bit possible uptrend here to do this one. Yeah, but also if you are in this short now, it's this one. Yeah, then maybe you are in here. Let's point 2, maybe a stop loss here, the last 0.3. Actually, there is no trend continuation yet, because this is just a game. And just wait. But if you're in, just let it run. Dow Jones is the next top instruments from Admirals. And we are still in a short. Still in a short. You know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. On the right side of the chart, there is no uptrend because we haven't a trend continuation here yet. So actually, it looks like that the main trend, which is facing downwards, will continue to the lower side. So if you are short, so for the moment, just let it go. But please be aware that you're deep in the green zone at the point of control, whereas the fair price, the normal, the balanced price, 34,599. Then we have DAX in 4-hourly chart, by the way, and it's going really, really down. And here you can see another proof why trend follower are one of the most important, one of the most successful trader, because once you catch the big one, you can destroy all your losses, small losses of the past with one big trade. Yeah. So, and we start here, and you see next and big move here right now. Yeah. So that's just one thing. If you think, okay, come on, there are more strategies than trend following. Yeah, that's right. Absolutely. You can choose between thousands, literally thousands of different strategies. You know why? No one cares. Everything starts and ends in the order book. And you know, in the order book, there are just numbers. And you know, the task or the job of the stock exchange or exchange in general, doesn't matter if you trade currencies or commodities or futures or indices or shares. Yeah, the job of the exchange is just bring buyers and sellers together and create the price. That's everything. That's all there in the order book. There starts the trend, the trading basically, and there is the ending also. It's the alpha and omega. It's the over. It's at the beginning and the end. What are you doing with these numbers? No one cares. No one cares. It doesn't matter which time frame you use. There is no time at all. And there is no time frame at all. Because in the order book, there is no time. Just the opening and the closing, the morning and the evening, or on Sunday and on Monday. So no one cares. So what are you doing with these numbers? Who cares? So you can choose thousands of strategies, support and resist, indicators, oscillators, whatever. You can try to figure out something new, by the way. But one thing never changed. Nothing, never, never. One thing never changed. And that's the trend. Because there is a special wording, and maybe you're reminded, it's dependent origination. Everything starts in the order book with the price over and out. That's all. So, and prices are increasing and decreasing based on what? Dependent origination. Yeah, depending on what you see. Because you see something in the chart or wherever, news, hear something about news, and then you're sending your price and the amount, the pieces, the contracts to the order book. That's all. Over and out. And once you realize this, you will see there are thousands of strategies. The big question is, which one fits to you? And I realized this is what my teachers taught me over the last 23 years. Yeah, follow the trend. And then on the long run, you will make much more money than in every other strategy. Maybe it could be a food for your thoughts. So finally, next top instruments of Admirals is gold. And you see gold is increasing again. Yeah, almost $2,000. And that's based on the developments in Europe for the moment. And actually, so this is one, second one, third one, 4, and you see, oh my gosh, and 7, and now actually, yes, new trend continuation. So unfortunately, I was in here, and unfortunately, I got out. I guess here was this. Yeah, it's a little bit annoying, but however, that's gold. So before we come to our running trades, actually, this morning, I don't have any new proposals for you because we have so many trades running. It's okay. And, you know, strategy. And actually, there is no one because the newest one was Canadian dollar Swiss franc. But before we come to this, I have the question of today, and it's our Monday question. And let's see, my Monday question, you know, what are your goals this week? What are your trading goals for this week? Thanks, Anna. So first, I will stick to the rules under all circumstances. Our second one, I will work on my discipline this week. And you know, I will ask you on Friday, and maybe you have power and strength enough that we have 100% on Friday when I will ask you, have you reached your goals this week? What do you think? Can we work together that we get more than 50% next Friday or this Friday with people they reach your goals this week? So make teeny tiny steps with every single trade, with every single day. Yeah, just work on one trade, one analyze, and just one day. And I guess we will have a big number on Friday. Let's do it together. Keep strong. Keep strong. So let's go to the running trades. We start with Australian dollar, Canadian dollar. There is actually nothing to do because Australian dollar and New Zealand dollar are really, really strong. Much buyers, high volume there. And it's not just only about that we have high interest rate in Australian dollar and Canadian dollar against to Europe or US dollar. Don't forget, we are close to a big Europe war. And New Zealand and Australian dollar are islands. And they have good interest rate right now. So I'm not wondering why the big money is going to Australian dollar and New Zealand dollar, because they are islands. So where is your money more safe? Actually in Europe or maybe on such an island? So think about it. Could be possible. Australian dollar, Swiss franc, just deep in profit too. So we have a next 0.3, which is here. We can trail the stop loss. And can you say where the point of control is for when you, Raquel, if you can tell me what is EN, then I can tell you maybe. So next one, and this is what we opened this morning. It's Canadian dollar. Yes, we come into euros, New Zealand dollar. Or not? Yeah, let's see. So Canadian dollar, Swiss franc, this is a new one. And we had one shot in the past, last week. And as I saw that we don't have a trend continuation here at the last 0.2, I trailed my stop into profit, and you see it was a good idea. But now we had a second trend. We're still in the second trend arm. So we had two balanced candles in a row last night. So therefore, it was my duty to open the trade again. Yeah, and now, of course, stop loss is below the last 0.3. And now we are waiting what happens. Actually, as long as we have trend continuation trend candles, we have to do nothing. The moment we see, okay, the price is not working for me, yeah, then we can trail the stop loss. So just let it go. Swiss franc, Japanese yen. I closed this trade because we had a partial profit, and then I could see, okay, the price is not working longer for me. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and we are on the 5th trend arm. So therefore I trailed my stop loss, the rest of the position into the stop loss, and I got out. Yeah, so it was a profitable trade, and I'm happy with this. And now I can close it because there is no longer a chance for that moment. Euro, Australian dollar, 1,053 pips in profit. So make a screenshot, guys. Make a screenshot, because this is the big goal in trading. Unexperienced traders would say, yeah, that was very predictable about the war in Europe. Okay, my question, why didn't you go all in? If you know that, yeah. So, but this is the big goal, yeah. 1,053 pips in profit. So, and there will, in the future, there will ever be any kind of event who can give you, because this is not my first time. I make over 1,000 pips, but this is the big goal. And you can reach such results only, really only, with trend following. There is no other strategy who can bring you this result. And I make trading for 20 years, since 23 years now. There is no other strategy who can give you this result. How do you know? What do you know? How Mr. Warren Buffett make so big profits? He's a trend follower. Doesn't matter if you make it in shares, something like this. But the big guys are trend followers. Euro Swiss franc. Yeah, if you want, you can trail your stop loss, maybe. Yes, of course. There's a new 0.3. And just waiting for a contrary signal to stop this trade. Actually, there is no chance, no possibility. Euro Swiss franc, you can trail your stop too. That's the last 0.3 here for the moment. I guess there is, here we go, a new point number 2. Euro USD we talked about. Then British pound, oh my God. So look, 1,000 pips in profit. Make a screenshot. Come on, guys, make a screenshot. 1,000 pips right now. I guess I have to make a screenshot here right now. 1,000. I have to make a screenshot, really. Awesome. No, Jesus, 101. Okay, I want 1,200. Now, save a picture. Come on, save it. Yes. Okay, now save it. Oh, here we go. 1,201 pip. So that's really cool. British pound, Australian dollar. So if you want, you can trail your stop loss to this last 0.3. You can trail the hard stop closer. So everything is fine. British pound, Japanese yen, 470. You can trail your stop loss. British pound, New Zealand dollar, 1,098. Yeah, if you want, you can trail the stop loss. It's really cool. New Zealand Canadian dollar, 328. New Zealand Swiss franc, 176 right now. US dollar, Canadian dollar, 130. We are still in profit. There is nothing to do. And finally, crude oil, 45 points in profit. This is really awesome. It's not really well about our costs in energy here, and I guess this will burn the inflation. But yeah, this is trend following, ladies and gentlemen. This is really, really trend following. So someone wanted to know about Euro New Zealand dollar. Euro New Zealand dollar, about the point of control. Euro New Zealand dollar, let's see. Oh, it's up here. 1.6699, so round about 167. Yeah. Okay, so so there's another question about Australian dollar, New Zealand dollar. Let's see what's happened here. Yeah, it's Australian and New Zealand dollar is the same. They are circling around the point of control. Yeah, actually for me, there is nothing to do because it's the fourth trend arm. Yeah. Canadian dollar, Swiss franc, there is a trend break point. Why the long trade? Because there is a long. Yeah, there is no break. There is a long, actually. Okay, so, so fine. You see, in next 10 minutes, you know why you should always cut your losses. Now we have a next trend continuation. Okay, so what's about US dollar? We talked about already about Dow Jones. And I don't understand why your stop loss, our Canadian dollar, is still under the current price when you're in plus. Australian dollar, Canadian dollar. I still understand the current price when you're oil plus. Because I work with a soft stop. I work with a soft stop because it's 4 hourly chart. I'm not in rush. I'm not in hurry. So I can, my stop loss is in profit. Yeah. And everything is fine, I guess. Okay. So my question for you today was, what are your trading goals for this week? 61% says I will stick to rules under all circumstances, and 39% says I will work on my discipline. So I hope we will have 100% on Friday when I will ask you, did you reach your goals this week? So, and by the way, maybe you have much more questions. Everything is fine. So get in touch with me over my homepage or in the Traders Yard community, or maybe send it to me by an email or to Admirals, by the way, also they can send it to me, and maybe we can talk about tomorrow on Wednesday about your questions. So feel free. Yeah. Or maybe, but just I can repeat myself every day. If you want to learn if you want to learn trading in a logical way that you become successful in the long run, there is no other way to make a proper education. And you will find a lot of information on Admirals, maybe, or I guess you know where you have to go about this. So thanks for listening. I wish you a wonderful trading. If you missed something, then you will check the show after the show on YouTube. You can check it again. I wish you a wonderful day, and as always, have courage and be kind, and may the force of the rules be with you. See you tomorrow.